Well, the next stallion in your portfolio that resides here is Philanthropist. Now, what an achievement to get this stallion to South Africa, because he's a proven stallion in his own right overseas. And once you got him here, well, all hell broke loose.
Yeah, I did. You know, he's the first sire ever to come to South Africa. And I must compliment Charles Fall on finding the horse for Gaynor. Gaynor and her team put a lot of effort together hunting around the world for stallions that were of that caliber. And I mean, it took a big team to buy him, as you know. Drakenstein with Highlands and Klavervlei were the three main drivers behind the finance of that purchase. He was a serious acquisition. I think he's a major boost to the value of the South African stud book. Grant, the first sire ever to come to South Africa from that part of the world, who got 2 champions from his first crop after he arrived. Now, you know, our relationship with horses that come from Canada is incredibly strong. Go back all those years, a National Assembly and Jungle Cove were the 2 stallions that came here that did big numbers for themselves. And the interesting thing is that Philanthropist comes from that same family as National Assembly, sorry. And National Assembly is a big name around the world today anyway. Soft Falling Rain and his grandson Shay Shay done so well for South African horses abroad. You know, Philanthropist's first crop of only 26 foals gets 2 champions. Pender Harbour, who won all those group classic races. And then last year, Fool's Dream wins the Ontario Jockey Club Stakes. And he wins another Group 1 race this year to be the 3rd highest Brisnet rating sprinter in North America. And, you know, the form just doesn't end with his first crop, because he's got 12% stakes winners from his first 2 crops. Now, to be a champion sire in the world terms, the benchmark is 10%. He's performing at 12% level. The stud farms that have got them around, these first crop are going on sale in 2015. And we're taking bookings this year, multiple bookings from stud farms who are saying, I want 4 or 5 nominations to Philanthropist because the yearlings that I've got are so impressive. Well, backed up with the stats that he's got overseas, he can't fail.
In terms of a horse, he's a big, scopy horse, but the yearlings that he looks to have are all going to be qualifications for Book 1, for probably the big sailing Cape Town in January.
I hear that they are forward type individuals. And I was telling you about this form line of his. He's got this filly, this 2-year-old filly, won the Nandi Stakes just 2 weeks ago. So they are 2-year-olds, and hopefully they fit that pattern. You know, from a South African point of view, he's a boost, not only because of his performance overseas, but he's free of Northern Dancer. And his mother's by a 9-time world champion sire, Mr. Prospector, blood that we can pick up so easily. He has got a litany of pedigrees that work for him in this country, and breeders are using them. I think we're going to see a lot from this horse.